Hello friends, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. I have a ready to ship supply haul that is not haul but restock in my Etsy shop. These are ready to ship. I created a whole bunch of different things to share with you and I thought that you would like to see them. So let's start off with these circle tags, and I was inspired by Wendy over at Wendy's Journal Adventure. She made something similar, and this is my take on it, but I had wallpaper scraps. I was doing a swap with a lovely lady who sent me a box of goodies, and I sent her 30 pieces of wallpaper, enough to cover 30 journals and then some. And these are the cutoffs from that wallpaper. And I had a giant circle punch. I think it's a 3-inch circle punch. And so I made these little pocket tags that are circles. So there's 2 different kinds of wallpaper. They're all coordinate. I have 1 floral set. So 1 set of 6 floral set, and then I have 9 sets of the birds. So I'll show you the floral here quickly. They all have sari ribbon that I got from Victorian Gypsy Girl. I'm still using the Wild About prints that she sent me for that sponsored video that I did, and I love it so much. And so that's what is stapled to the top. They're all stitched with like this reddish thread. There is a little piece of ephemera in each one that are from my ephemera packs that I have in my shop. So here we have yellow floral and dear to my heart, or tickled pink, I think. Those are the ones I used for the floral set. There's 3 yellows and 3 pinks. And then there's a vintage book page butterfly. These are from 1950s children's like encyclopedia type book. And then there's like a little flat back pearl, and then just a little piece of ephemera that you can pull out, add something else in. These are great to glue on for tuck spots, floating pockets, glue it on the page, send it in Happy Mail, because you can even journal all on the back. They're super cute. So 1 floral set, I'm doing them in sets of 6. So 1 floral set, and then 9 sets of 6. So there's 50 something of these bird ones. And again, the same. There's the sari on the top. There's just birds. And most of these are from my Fly Free digital ephemera pack. And I also offer it printed. They're all on 110-pound ivory cardstock, so they're nice and thick. You can journal on the back as well. You can take these out, put them in your journal, and stuff the pocket with something else, but I'm not going to show you all of them. They all have birds, and you're just going to get 4 different birds. The wallpaper's all from the same wallpaper book, so they all coordinate beautifully. But all these cute little birds are tucked into these pockets. So gorgeous. And I love how there's all different sari fabrics on the top. And how I made it is I have one of those giant circle punches, but you could use like a lid or a cup and draw circles. But I punched out as many circles as I could out of the wallpaper stack that I had. And then I cut some of them in half to make the pocket, stitched it on. And then I punched out book pages. These are 1960s gardening pages. There's also, there's just, some 1970 science encyclopedia pages as well. But I just punched that out, glued it on, and added a little flat back there. So pretty easy to make, really fun. Like I said, inspired by Wendy. I love the circle look since it is so different. And so I have so many sets of these. They're so fun to make. So cute. I love this little bird with the pine cone. I love this green wallpaper and how they all just, I felt that the birds coordinated with this wallpaper so well. It was such a nature type look. I love this one too. The black swans or loons, I think they're loons. So, sorry I took so much time on that, but I love these. I kept a couple that I'm going to list over in Penny's group. Penny has a group called Junk Journal Barter and D-Stash, I think, and I'm going to see if I can trade a couple of the ones I set aside for someone. And then I also have a wallpaper collection, and this is called Autumn Latte. And the reason why I called it that is these colors to me are kind of like fall colors, but to me it was very creamy. It reminded me of a coffee shop, and the teas and the coffees and the cream and the lattes and cappuccinos and all of those things. So this is from the same wallpaper book as those circle tags, but these are not the same wallpaper pieces. These are different pieces. So the main one is this one, and it is a 16 by 10. It's folded in half, so it's an 8 by 10 folded in half. And there's 8 pieces, and I'll show you the pieces here. These would be so great for any journal because they're so neutral, but yet they have really neat touches to them. Like, look at this, how pretty this is. How gorgeous would that be for a nature journal? And then this one as well. So I'm calling this Autumn Latte. And then there's neutrals. And then here's a tip. You can back one of the prettier ones, like this one, when you're making a journal. Like if you want this to cut it down and make it into a journal cover, you can line it with another one. And since they're all from the same collection, they will coordinate beautifully, and you can put one of the plainer ones on the inside, and it makes for a really durable and sturdy journal as well. I like doing that. There's this one, and here's like another neutral that would be great to line it with, or even to use as a cover, because you can really add a whole bunch to it. Kind of has this iridescent, almost goldish shimmer to it. And then there's this one. Really goldish tones. And then this one is more silvery whitish tones. So Autumn Latte. And these are great for covers, but of course you can cut them down and do anything you want with them. And then using these same ones, I made just one set of paper ribbons, but there are 30 in here. And so it's just those scraps cut down and stitched with kind of this burnt reddish or autumny orange zigzag stitching. There's 30 in here. And then there's 2 6 by 3 packs. These seem to be pretty popular. They're the same Autumn Latte, and there's 8 of them. They're the same ones, just the little. They make a 3 by 3 journal, or you cut them to make tags or strips or pockets or tuck spots or whatever. So that's the wallpaper collection that I put together for you guys. And then I did this today when I was coffee dyeing. I have 4 bundles of coffee dyed vintage music paper, and these are from a piano book, 1980s and 90s. So originally 1980s and then reprinted in the early 90s. And these are from Patch the Pirate. I didn't actually grow up with Patch the Pirate. My husband did. I'm familiar. My cousins also did. I grew up with VeggieTales. You know, 80s and 90s kids, we seem to be VeggieTales or Patch the Pirate. Anyway, I grew up with VeggieTales. My husband grew up with Patch the Pirate. And but I found this book at a church like yard sale, and it didn't have the cover anymore. But these pages are really pretty, really simple, sweet words, and there are 10 pages in each. And there's even writing that whoever played this, and there's a couple images, but whoever played this took some notes on some of it. So I have 4 lots of this. I thought these would be adorable in like prayer journals or Christmas journals. They're not Christmas necessarily, but like little children, like children's journals. You know, I'm special to Jesus is one of the songs. I'm adopted, always the same, finish the job, rejoice in the Lord, he gives me joy, responsibility, bring forth fruit. So they're songs like that. So these are in my shop, these little children's religious song packs, and I've coffee dyed them to give them that really pretty look. I really noticed a lot of music paper, they're a little bit higher quality paper sometimes, and they pick up the coffee dyeing so beautifully. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for seeing what I've put into my shop. Thank you for buying what I put into my shop, because I love putting together things for you guys, and I couldn't keep putting them together if nobody bought them. So thank you, and I'll see you all in the next video.